What's cracking? It's Tez The Don. You checking in with BADideas magazine. Special guest today, and we finna do this interview.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
I want to welcome you all to the first edition of BADideas magazine. We're here with your boy, Tez The Don.
What's happening? What's good, man? I appreciate you for having me.
Oh, man, I appreciate you for having me, making time for me, my guy. I mean, man, it's been a busy year for you. Busy year for you, man. You dropped the tape, video after video after video.
Just getting started for real.
I mean, tell me, man, what's been motivating you to keep pushing?
Well, I drew out a plan for myself last year, 2018. I had used all 2018. My word was preparation, and I was like, I'm consistently making music and dropping music, but I was lacking the networking skills. You know what I mean? So I was like, you know what? In order to really take myself to the next level, I got to be able to network. So I'm not gonna really focus too much on the music. I'm gonna always be making music, but I'm not gonna focus on releasing it so much as to where I can network. So I used all of 2018 preparation, and then this year my word was execution. So I've been traveling, and meeting new people and talking to people, networking really heavy, and it inspired me to make more music,
Of course,
in a faster rate. So that's why it's been so rapid lately.
going by what you see, man. I mean, you've been definitely getting yourself out there a lot more. When you say preparation, your music, for me, I feel like it's timeless. I can turn on your first tape, and it doesn't sound like it's an old tape. You just can tell the progression with it. But I really feel like your music is timeless. For saying you can take a year off from making music, and your fans still gonna, and they're not gonna get mad. For me being a fan of yours, in fact, I'm looking for more. So I mean, I see how you can take a background from making music, but more to get your name out there.
Right.
Tell me more about what you're seeing since you've been going up. I've seen that your networking has definitely expanded. So how has that been for you, traveling more and people you meet and you're seeing?
It was intimidating at first. You know what I mean? Because I would be like, I'm out here now. What am I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? Or who am I supposed to be running into? I'm expecting to run into somebody sometimes, and it just don't happen like that. You know what I mean? But I went to South by Southwest, where you guaranteed to run into somebody. You know what I mean? I ran into multiple people, and it opened my eyes, and I was watching some performers, and I also I performed as well. So I'm like, that's when I decided you're gonna have to. So you're gonna have to be able to talk to people. You can't just sit back and think the music gonna speak for you.
Exactly.
No matter how good it is, no matter how catchy it could be, or you gotta know somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to people.
Yeah, you gotta know somebody. Gotta be able to talk to somebody. And what I seen was that everybody does it.
What do you mean when you say everybody does it?
Nobody was afraid to do it. Everybody was talking, and I was like, music must be kind of whack or something. You know what I'm saying? You really got to do that. You can't just get the attention off the music, but it ain't that. It was people that got hits, people that got fire music. They was like, yo, I'm so and so. I know who you are, and I'm like, why don't I do that? You know what I'm saying? I'm starting doing that. And
it's more than the music.
Yeah,
it sounds like what you starting to learn. That it's more of an industry. You gotta get yourself into the industry.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's one thing I can tell that you separate yourself from most rappers and musicians in the area is that you're not. It doesn't sound like you're trying to stay here.
No, actually no. I plan on moving really within maybe the next 2 years. I did want for the longest when I first started making music, I wanted to make it out of here. I wanted to be like one of the people that made it out of here. I'm like, shit, if I make it out of here, then I'm gonna have 100,000% the respect that I need. You know what I mean?
To make it out of here. And tell me a little bit about more here. What do you mean when you say here?
Just Michigan, the Murder Mitten, Detroit, Inktown, where I'm from, the Crooked Eye.
And how does Crooked Eye? How does Inkster play a role in your music?
That's my heart. That's where I'm from. That's my home. I've done everything there. You know what I mean? Everything. And all the good that I could do, I've done it there. All the bad there. You know what I mean? It's really it ain't I'm not gonna say it's all I know, because I've learned a lot. You know what I mean? But I can't get away from it. You know what I mean?
And I can hear that. Did some of the stuff that you've done, does it haunt you at all?
It live with me. It live with me. I don't say it haunt me because like I don't try to give it that kind of power. But it live with me. I don't forget it.
I mean, the reason I asked that is because just by watching some of your videos and listening to intros to some of your songs, you know, I hear you getting shot at or you dying or just you visualizing your demise. Is that something that you think about?
It was a time where I was like I had stopped making music. I didn't stop making music, but I like stopped releasing music over a span of like 3-4 years. You know what I mean? I was like dealing with something real heavy, and I'm just like, you know, I want to take my time. I want to be able to get a message out without like being completely descriptive of it. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, if I could get the message out, I could get it out of my mind. I could get it off my spirit. You know what I mean? If I can express myself, I couldn't talk to nobody. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I was just like, I put it in the music. That'll work for me. It'll be healthy for me versus me letting it haunt me. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You find it's so you use music as a getaway.
Yeah, like a coping mechanism. But it's also yeah, exactly. And it's also my passion too. Like I always wanted to do music. Except well, not always. I first was like, you know, got my first taste when I was like 9 years old. My parents and my family, I come from a music family. They were making music. And I was always in that basement with them like every day they was doing it. So it kind of like, you know, you get kind of accustomed to it. Yeah, you know, and it grow on you. Exactly. And I was young, so it's like we sponges then. So, you know, you absorb all that and you just feel it. And it stuck with me. And I was like happy with that. So,
yeah, music is a part of you. It's in your roots pretty much.
Exactly.
To say the least. I mean, one thing I've, as an artist, I can tell that you're more than just a Detroit rapper or an Inkster or a Michigan rapper. Your style sounds more global. You're a lyricist. That's something you don't find more here unless you look Eminem, Big Sean.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true.
Do you feel like you're a lyricist? How do you feel as yourself as an artist? Just take a step back as a fan. How do you feel about your own music?
I feel like sometimes I overthink, you know? Like I'd be trying to be too much of a lyricist maybe instead of working on trying to please the ear of the audience. You know what I mean? Like when you hear, not to compare, but like if you hear a Peasy song, you would hear him and you would be like, he talking that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he got bars too. He metaphorically flipped that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when you hear me, you would be like, he just rapping. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I get it.
He just rapping. He can really rap, but he just rapping. You know what I mean? Unless I make something real deep that resonate with you and you relate to because it's something serious that you got going on in your life. Other than that, I'm not saying something you wanna live or you wanna hear. You know what I'm saying?
But you telling your reality though.
Yeah.
That's what makes it so beautiful, honestly, because it's art. You create beautiful art. And I how many times I done text you in the middle of the night like, bro, this verse that you done did right here, bro, it's the one right here. This one hit with me. So you're not telling the fast cars and in the club throwing money. Everybody else is telling that. You're really telling your reality, and your reality is only your reality. So at that time, it's like you telling your story. And where are you going from here? Where do you see yourself going? Let's say a year from now.
A year from now, I want to be traveling a lot more. I want to be touring as far as traveling. I want to be touring. I want to just grow. That's all it's about, is growing. You know what I mean? I don't want to stay in the same place. I don't want to be the same artist a year from now.
Exactly.
I want to be better. I want to be the best. And I want everybody to feel that. You know what I mean?
Do you have any, let's not go into a new one. Let's go into your last tape, actually. Price of Life. With the title, First Hit Me. Tell me about that. What went into making that?
Okay. Well, on the cover is me and my kid. You know what I mean? And then, like, a lot of things had to stop for me when I found out I was going to have a kid. And I was like, well, that's the price of creating a life. You know what I mean? You got to make that sacrifice. So that tape was about, the sacrifices. Not just that, but, it's a lot of different vibes on there where I tried to make a song that when you play the next one, it's not the same kind of song. Every song after that is different. You know what I mean?
Different vibe the whole way through.
Yeah, but at the same time, I still wanted to conceptually guide you through what I was going through.
I get it.
You know what I mean? And with that, like that's why on the intro I start off with that Kim sample, and you hear the gunshots go off, and you hear me, you know, I'm dying.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? People trying to keep me there. You know, the next song come on, it's called "Play for Keeps." I don't necessarily die in the intro, but but you know, it's like it's setting the tone. Like this is the type of tape this is about to be.
And "Play for Keeps" is honestly, that's one of my favorite songs. Like, because I listen to that song every day on my way to work. Because it get me going for real.
That's what's up.
Saying what up to everybody and shit, and then just that second verse with the waves and the phase, that shit every time. So it's like you put a lot into it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you went from being dark to showing some light. But I just like how you tell your story.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. I really do. And like to go back to that with the intro and then the Play for Keeps, I shouted out all the hoods in there to like basically signify that with the intro just happening, I shout out the hoods it could happen in any one of them hoods. You know what I'm saying? Because we all play for keeps. That was what I was getting into. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From the intro to that song. You know, I actually interrupted that order by putting Achilles Pain into there, but
I feel like it went perfectly though.
Yeah,
it went perfectly by putting Achilles Pain because of how it just went from the.
That was the last song I had recorded for the tape.
It's almost like, you know how certain albums start from the back, start from the end.
Mm-hmm.
You could put that at the end. And then just play all the way through. Because it sounds like a day. I can listen to that tape throughout the whole day and it just says every move for the day. And like, what went into making Party? That song is big right now, man.
My God, man. Party, that was the most stressful song.
How? It sounded like you was having fun on it.
I was having fun. That's the stressful part. I just don't know how. I don't know how to make those kind of, like, the last time I made a song was Motor City Lounge. Last time I made a song like that. That was easy then because that's what I was doing all the time.
Just having fun.
Exactly. With Party, you know, I don't smoke anymore, you know what I mean? And I don't drink as much. But you know, and I'm locked down. I don't really.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely.
So,
I mean, but so it's funny that you pulled up those two songs because they was pretty much two tapes apart.
Right.
You've been through a lot from between then and then.
Exactly.
What's changed for you? And how have things changed for you?
Well, changing, you know, that's an everyday thing. But the way it's changed. It be changing so fast. Every day I wake up, I don't know what's next. You know what I mean? And that happened fast. Like, I used to wake up and be like, well, I'm going to just write a song or I'm going to write 2 songs today. You know what I mean? But nowadays, when I wake up, I be like, because I still write in a notebook. You know what I mean? I just grab the book and, like, I could come up with 3-4 songs. It won't really be the final version. Sometimes I'll be like, I'm not going to use this song. I'm going to use the first for, like, a freestyle or something. But I come up with 3-4 songs in a day. Not even a day. It's a couple hours because I'll be having my kid. That is what changed. That is what changed my kid every day, man. She's an adventure herself.
I heard you put her on the album too, man. That was dope.
Yeah, I put her on there, and then like aside from that, I got maybe I think 3 verses dedicated to her on that album.
You do talk about your daughter a lot, and I can tell that you love her. And I personally, knowing you, I know you're a good father. So it's like that. For what you're going through and the things you're going through, I feel like your story and your songs can talk to a lot of people because you live in a reality. Yes, it's yours, but a lot of people are where you from in hoods like yours and go through your type of situation. How do you balance fatherhood and being an artist and shit? Just having to live everyday life as a black man.
I don't. I don't balance. I'm so off balance every day. That's why when I say I wake up, I don't know what's next. Because it'll be days where, you know, I could wake up and she not going to be there for the day. Or it'll be days where I could wake up and she going to be there with me all day. You know what I'm saying? And it's always back and forth. It's never a schedule. If it was a set schedule, I think my life would be a lot easier and the music would come a lot faster, but it's never a set schedule. But I try to balance it by just, you know, you gotta make sacrifices. Sometimes some things gotta wait, you know what I mean?
Nah. I was listening to another one of your singles, the Thank You Kate, I Thank You Cole.
Okay, yeah.
It sounded like you sounded angry within that first verse. Like you want to just give up on this shit.
Yeah, I was feeling like, you know, I was feeling like, okay, I figured out the networking part. You know what I mean? I got the people that I need to talk to, that I need to send some music to. Why is not working? You know what I mean? Why is it not working? I used the whole 365 calendar day year, you know what I'm saying? Just to network and get people to, you know, have their eyes on me.
Exactly.
Why is it not working? I've been working all year for it to work. You know what I'm saying? So I was feeling like they don't deserve it. I'm about to, not to be cocky or nothing, but I really work hard.
Right.
And I'm feeling like they don't deserve me. I just, you know.
So,
but at the same time, I was also like, just because I say this might be the last one, don't mean I'm talking about, you know,
over.
This is just might be the last mixtape. Maybe next time I come around, it'll be an album. You know what I'm saying?
Who knows? Like you said, it's unexpected. But
right.
With you being so angry, then the song fuck around and hit the charts. How you feel when you see that?
It caught me off guard, for real. I was like, maybe it was the name dropping. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was that, but at the same time, it was a push that I was doing. Like I had a strategy behind it. I'm like, that's the one the name dropping for sure made me feel like that I'm gonna get the attention that I want. You know what I mean?
Somebody's gonna say something.
Exactly. Like who else is trying to convince them to drop their collab project? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Through a song.
They're not just making a post about it. I see the who was that? Hot New Hip Hop. Put the article up about
something hip hop 24/7.
Put the article up about you with the song streaming. They have like 40,000 views on the
yeah.
That must be a good promotion for you.
Yeah, it did. Actually, I started seeing like a bunch of DMs and stuff coming in. Like, yo, I just checked out your Thank You Kate, I Thank You Cole track. Fire. I'm glad somebody doing stuff like this. Blah. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, yeah. You know, I was really appreciative of that. I always responded to everybody. Everybody that said something, I responded to.
That's real. That you're somebody that the people can touch.
Right. Yeah. I try to be. You know what I mean? I just
try to reach out to everybody.
Yeah, it's hard. It's tough because sometimes stuff get mixed in with stuff and I can misconstrue things or just be like, I don't feel like dealing with it today. You know what I'm saying? Because I really don't like social media, but
nobody does.
But it's necessary.
Tell me this thing, as being an independent artist right now, do you feel like you want to get a record deal? Or do you feel like you want to keep pushing and grinding out independent until something breaks off? As of right now,
I would love for us to break off independently. You know what I mean? Because I've learned so much about the game now. So it's like, if I was to break off independently, then I could reap all my benefits. You know what I mean? But if the deal makes sense,
right,
it just gotta make sense. You know what I mean? If it's a good deal and it makes sense, I'm willing to put the work in. No matter what, I love this. I'm gonna do this. I'll do it for free. You know what I'm saying? So a deal is just a bonus to me, for real, if it makes sense.
I understand. So getting paid for your craft, I think that's what we all aspire to do in life. And I mean, you give some inspiration. You give a lot of inspiration to people, me being one of them. You know, this is all inspired by you. I only want to do this because of you. And now I feel like with you feeling more comfortable and stepping out and participating in something like this, it can get somebody else comfortable to get that same exposure. What do you think? Do you have any advice for the starving artist or that person thinking that music might be good enough to go ahead and put it out there? What advice do you have for the younger artists?
There's plenty walls. You know what I mean? You're going to hit walls a lot. You know what I'm saying? You're going to hit walls a lot. You're going to feel all emotions, and you might feel them all at once. You know what I'm saying? But you just got to stay locked in. You got to keep that faith. Keep believing that, you know, it's going to happen for you. Because any day, you know what I'm saying? It can happen for you. Any day, any second of the day. Your phone can ring. It could be, you know, we heard the Drake story. Lil Wayne called him. You know what I mean? Your phone can ring. It could be Hov. It could be anybody that got the resources and that got the position to put you in a position that you want to be in. So just keep going. Because right when you quit, you know, you be right there. You never know. You're right there. You're right there to cracking the code and you quit. If it's something you love, you'll never give up on it. And it ain't going to give up on you.
So don't quit rapping on this, man.
Never.
I want to thank you, man, for being a part of this, man. This first edition of Bad Ideas magazine. Feel free to tap in with us. And one last thing, what's next for you?
Well, by the time this interview drop, You know, I got a tape. It's an 11-pack. You know, it's not really a organized mixtape, but it's 11 songs on there, and it's called "But Wait, There's More." So even though I'm telling you, like, you know, on the "Thank You K. Thank You Cole" song, it could be the last one. I said it's my 5th one. You know what I'm saying? This tape
I paid attention to
is
that.
the 4th tape. So
okay,
you know, I do have. I am sitting on more music, and I plan on making sure that people get that. But you know, right now on the way is "But Wait, There's More." So,
well, shit, we'll be waiting on it then, my brother. I want to thank you, man. Being a part of this, that was a terrible handshake, my nigga.
Why was it terrible?
We ain't clap right, man. We ain't clap right.
We'll do it again. There it is.
There we go.
Hey, brotherhood.
Brotherhood, love, my brother.